EMERBU keeps coming out with more and more cool gel ball blasters on Amazon. So for those of you who are somewhat restricted to ordering off Amazon, you got some great choices. And today we're going to look at the Gen 4 M249 from EMERBU on Amazon, right? So a couple cool features. I know I've shown you an M249 before. Mine was a different generation, had some different things going on. It was a Gen 3 or version 3, and this is the 4. As you can see, it comes pretty much put together. That's actually pretty nice. I got mine from China. It came in a bunch of pieces, and I had to figure out how to put it together. It wasn't that hard, but this is a lot easier when it comes pretty much assembled as it is right here, right? All we got to do is really put the stock on it. So you get an 11.1 volt with it, right? So you get your 2000 mAh 11.1 volt battery with it. That's great. Of course, they give you the charger, so there's your charger there. Charge that up right away before you use it. You got the big ammo box right here. Of course, it's motorized. Okay, you're just going to load it there. And make sure when you guys are done, empty it completely. Shake any extra ones out that you see in here and leave the little door open. Give it a chance to dry out. This one can remain attached and have the door open, so if you want to leave the box on the blaster, that's fine. They do give you about 2,500 gel beads here in the 500 packs. So you can go ahead and use those. Of course, I recommend going to a better gel ball as well. If you're limited to Amazon, then my recommendation on there is the Shrap Gel Milky Whites. If you're open to ordering elsewhere, then you've got a lot more choices. And I actually really like the Oz Gel. They're called the Original Milkies, and you can get those from geltactical.com or from X-Force Tech USA, I believe. So check those two. So this will just do a little better with a better gel ball. So you might get a little better performance. Not going to be probably super noticeable, but you just tend to have less problems. I've just had really good luck with those two specific gel balls. All right. So I'm not going to go over how to soak those. I've got some great videos on soaking gel beads if you need to watch those separately if you're new to gel blasting. Otherwise, I'm going to assume that you're good to go if you're buying a blaster like this and you know what you're doing. Okay, you got two different tips that come with it. You got your red safety tip and your black tip. Of course, I'm going to recommend that you go with the safety tip, especially if you're playing anywhere where, concerned citizens can see you. Want to make sure that they know this is all fake. This little piece just goes right on here, and you can see it only fits on one way, so there's no way you could do that wrong. Got your little bipod here. All right, and this you just clip on here, and then you can flip it up like this. And actually, we flip it around and put it on like this. You can flip it up. Oh, we can't flip it up that way. Never mind. I thought we could flip it in each direction. We can't on this one. The other one I have, you can. You can flip it up right there like that. And it does come with a little plastic piece that you can use to lock that shut too. So at first when I saw this little plastic piece, I wasn't entirely sure what it was for. I think this is what it's for. If not, yep, that's exactly what it's for. So you can take this piece here, you can slide it on the rail and just line it up with that. All right. And that way you can go ahead and it clicks in there. Just makes it stay locked in better. It'll still actually probably stay in a little bit with that, but that little piece makes it stay locked in even better. All right. So there you go. You got your bipod on there now. And last, we're going to go ahead and put the stock on it before we put the ammo box. Okay. So your stock's going to come like this. Telescoping, pull the trigger. It's going to let your buffer tube come out, right? So of course you can telescope it to different sizes as well. Buffer tube, battery harness. Go ahead, feed that right through there. And then we're gonna go right down on that. So you can see the buffer tube attach is a little different than we've seen with other blasters, but still very easy. 11.1 volt battery, and plug that in. You can see you got plenty of battery harness here. So I'll just go ahead and kind of loop it this way so that I leave that kind of ready to grab. You certainly can push it in all the way. That's not a problem. I'm just leaving that loop there for me for when I take it out after this. All right, and then you can go ahead and telescope that however you want it. It's pretty straightforward, right? Last, your ammo box attaches right here. You can see these little notches. That's the side it has to go in on. That's different than the other side, right? So you're just going to go ahead, push that on, and it clicks in place. When it comes to buttons on here, not a lot of buttons going on. Mag release right here. You just push that and kind of pull. It's kind of, there we go, just like that, right? Put that back on. And then your only other button is right over here. And it's just a safety / on off. So right, we got safety, on, and that's how it works. So definitely cool looking blaster. I think a lot of you guys like the looks of this one. So actually I'll go ahead and stick it down like this so that you can kind of get a better look at the whole thing. Otherwise it sticks up too high because of that bipod. So there you go. From EMERBU, the M249 V4. We're going to go ahead and shoot this and check this out. It's got that 11.1 volt. I believe this has it's got the Metal Gear set too. So we should get some good performance out of it. Excited to shoot it. Excited to keep getting these cool blasters from EMERBU. So make sure you check them out on Amazon. Of course, comments and questions, post them below. I do my best to answer all of them. Please like the videos. That really helps with the YouTube algorithm. And of course, share my channel with your friends. And if you're not subscribed, make sure you're subscribed and participate in the monthly giveaways. We still got 2 left this year, the one in November. And then, of course, I'll try to do an extra special one at the end of the year for year-end Christmas. All right. So thanks for the support. Check back for the demo with FPS test here, EMERBU M249 on Amazon.